we said, we discussed it was about a year since you'd been on your own, correct? Like, left the monastery. And a couple of months have passed since that fateful day with... oh shit. I know it sounds like Guinevere, but it's not quite.
No, that'll do. Could you say Guinevere's fine?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, that's the actual point.
Yeah.
So both her and the demon you guys came across, it's been a few months since she saved you from that, and the demon's left you with a name. Well, part of a name. But as much as you can go off just now. So, for the past sort of 2 months, the pair of you have essentially just been taking odd jobs, sort of finding out what you can about demonology, meeting with different demonologists and stuff. And most recently, you have fallen in with a dwarven merchant who hired you on as, you know, protection while he travelled from village to village for his wares. Just a second, let me turn this music down a wee bit.
This is some pretty cool music, to be fair.
The Hollow Knight soundtrack's great. So, the dwarven merchant, Dovin, is he's quite a friendly chap. He's been, like I said, you've been travelling with him for about a month or so, just from town to town. He's quite happy to explain sort of the lay of the land and stuff to you. His ultimate destination is a place called Glimmercrag, which is his hometown, on the outskirts of the dwarven kingdoms of Morheim. Glimmercrag is a small sort of what's what I'm looking for? Small mining town. However, there has been rumours recently that the dwarves have delved a bit too deep and released something that they maybe shouldn't have. However, one of your stops is a small place called Mute Hollow, which is known in previous years to have, well, by previous years I mean quite a while ago, was home to one of the many cults of dragons. And like dragon worships has died out mostly by now, but there are old ruins and stuff here. And this is the second last stop before you make your way to Glimmercrag. And so you pull into town. It's a small, well, I say town, it's more of a small sort of dishevelled village, where Dovin is planning on getting one of his wagon wheels fixed and selling some of the rare gems and stuff that has been collected. Usually he's a bit of a peddler. He tries to sell things for much above the value they're actually worth. Like shiny stones and stuff, nothing like proper gems wise, just the sort of things that, like the kind of pebbles or whatever you would find on the beach and be like, oh, that's cool, I'm taking that home, sort of thing. He kind of tries to sell them off as having magical properties and stuff. So he's a wee bit of a swindler. So as he's unloading the cart and stuff, he turns to the pair and he's like, you lads just make yourselves at home. The tavern's just over there, pretty cheap ale. I'll be a couple of hours. I'll come get you when I'm done. So he points you over towards the tavern. It's a small place. Quite, again, much like the rest of the town, quite run down, quite old. You you get the immediate impression there's not a lot of money that flows through this place. And it's not exactly the most popular place. However, Leveen, you do know that there was a famous demonologist who passed through here recently by the name of Moira Glimshadow, an elven woman, who's dedicated most of her life, most of her like 300 years on this planet, to dedicating herself to the study of demonology, understanding them, understanding the way they work, and sort of how they think and things, in a better effort to sort of protect those. She's quite religious. She's a member of the Church of Bahamut, and her lot in life is to study and understand demons and devils, in an effort to better protect mortals from them, and kind of try and be a force of good in the world. And you'd heard that she did have an interest in one of the nearby tombs of the old dragon kings, for like purely because it seemed that some sort of demon worshippers, some sort of demonic cult had moved into the area, but had been keeping themselves quite quite secluded and quite to themselves. Sorry, let me just hide that back up if it will let me. Or not. Come on, roll 20. There we go. But yeah, for the most part, like, activity in this sort of area, like, for the past couple of weeks on the road and stuff, you've not really had many encounters that are worth speaking of, to be honest. The occasional bandit or whatever, which is dispatched quite quickly if they haven't just fled at the sight of a fully clad in armor cleric and a man who seems quite willing to punch them to death. But yeah, as you come into the tavern, like I says, it's quite run down, dishevelled. There's not many people in here, and as you step in, they all seem to go quite hush. And an old human, with a greying beard, sort of the sides of his hair going grey. Like, you can tell it used to be black, but it's the colour's starting to fade from it now, from behind the bars. Like, the pair of you aren't adventurers, are you?
You could say that. What
Well,
interest do you have on?
he motions you over towards the bar. I'd maybe keep that on the down low about here. We've had a few run-ins with, folk coming in, bringing too much coin, delving into some of the nearby ruins, shaking up that which shouldn't be shaken up, shall we say. So just maybe keep that on the down low. But, I mean, you'll see no trouble from me. So what can I get you, lads? We've got an assortment of dwarven booze, ales. We've got a couple of elven wines.
I'm not much of a
Shipment just came in last night, so pretty much, what's your poison?
I'm not much of a drinker. Do you have water?
Oh, of course we've got water. Everyone's got water.
I'll have your finest water, please.
Yeah. I'll drink your most moderate beer. Not too strong, not water either.
Okay. Right, well, give me 2 minutes, and he pops off into the back. He comes out, he's got, it doesn't look like a very clean glass that he gives you, Shamrock, but it is filled with water. From what you can tell, it's relatively clean water, but the glass itself, like, it's a bit smudged, a bit sort of foggied. Could have maybe done with a bit more polishing. And as for you, Leveen, he reaches under the bar, pops out this sort of old dark green bottle, pops the top off of it, and pulls what is quite a thin looking but like amber coloured beer.
Alright.
Thank you.
I
And he's like, that'll be 2 copper, lads. I mean,
I
I
ha-
don't charge for the water, so
Yay.
I hand him the 2 coppers, and I turn to Shami. Shami, cheers.
Cheers. Yay. And clink.
Um, bartender. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
oh, the name's Jonathan.
Jonathan. I'm Leveen. This is my brother, Shami.
Well,
I
it's a
wave.
pleasure to meet you both. Just don't go stirring up any trouble, and
What kind
Oh
of trouble
no,
could we stir
no.
if we were to?
We're just passing through. Um, I did hear something very interested. Sorry, very interesting. Do you happen to remember a name, Moira? Does it mean anything to you?
oh, Moira, the elven lass. Yeah, she passed through here last week, I believe.
Oh,
Or was it 2 weeks ago now? No, last week. Last week she passed through here.
that's interesting. We're you could say we're acquainted. I have something for her. That I need to deliver. Did you happen to know if she's still around? Or
Last I heard, she was snooping about one of the tombs. I think there might have been something of interest in there for her. But she's, if I remember right, she moved off to Glimmercrag up north, just at the base of the mountains. Apparently the dwarves have dug up something that they needed her expertise with.
hmm. And do you know if did she actually leave? Did you see her leave? Or
I didn't see her leave, no. Like I said, last I actually heard of her, she was telling me she was off to investigate some of the old dragon tombs.
oh,
Something
was
about
she?
demon worship. But
Did she stay at the local inn or somewhere around? Do you know?
yeah, she was here for the village elder. Um, he invited her. Again, like I said, she was interested in the tombs. I didn't really get much of a chance to speak to her. She wasn't much of a drinker. She popped in for breakfast one morning. That was about it.
What I meant to ask was that did she spend the night anywhere here, like
Oh
in
yeah,
the?
yeah. She was the guest the villager were for in.
Uh,
Um,
all right.
so she stayed in his abode.
Okay.
But
Well,
like I said, only seen her
that
the
was
one night.
that was very nice of you to dispense with that information, and I just slide another copper
Oh,
on the counter to him.
thanks very much. But yeah, if there's anything you need while you're staying, do you know how long you'll be staying in town for?
Well, we should be passing through, but we should still stay for a day, I guess. Maybe we'll take a look around, see if we can find Mora still here, or just make sure that she moved on and eventually lead off after her.
Well, if you're desperate to find her, speak to Farine. He's the big house at the end of the road. He'll let you know, I imagine.
I
But yeah,
turn I turn to Shami and hush. I ask him, so, bro, what do you think?
I'm
Do you
just
think
at this point. I'm just blowing bubbles in my water. What?
Shami?
Yeah.
Have you been paying any attention at all?
Hello?
I think I just had a ghost.
Hello?
Oh my God, it's a ghost. We're doing the session.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Yes, I have been paying some attention.
Do you think?
We got our drinks, yes. So
Hmm.
what
Do you
do I think?
do you think do you think this Moira laugh? Do you think she can help us find something about him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You didn't tell me that you knew her. I didn't know that you knew her.
Oh, didn't I tell you that
You
I
said
had heard of?
oh, you said you'd heard of her. You didn't tell me you knew her. That you had something for her.
Oh no, that was just talk.
You mean
That was
you
just so you would
lied?
tell me where. Well,
Leveen, you know
kind of.
you know I hate lying.
I mean, uh, it didn't hurt anyone, did it, Sammy?
I suppose, but yes, I think she could help us. Yes, she could.
Hmm.
Maybe. Should we go look for her?
Yeah, I think that would be best. Well, but I'm finishing this beer, and I just chugged the beer down.
Okay.
I do the same thing with my water.
The beer isn't. It's definitely not the strongest you've tasted. It's pretty on the nose as far as what you asked for. Like quite
Mhm.
mild. You feel like that little tingle in your fingers that you get occasionally after you like down something, but you know it's not really gonna hinder you in any way. It's not gonna impair your judgment. Um, like you've drank stronger before.
All right. Oh, sorry. Just a question, not related.
Mhm.
So it's sorry. It's 10 copper for 1 silver, 10 silver for 1 gold, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So I start with 10 gold, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I can just put 9 gold, 99 copper, right? Or
Yeah.
sorry, nine gold, 100 copper. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that way I can just put
Yeah. Feel
97
free to
copper.
split your
Yeah.
starting gold into
Yeah. Yeah.
like whatever sort of coinage you want.
Okay. Just to make sure that I can just
Yeah.
max, All right.
I have 0 gold.
I just add it because you should start with 10.
Yeah, I think I start with 5. No.
A hermit, you should start with 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, I have gold now.
All right, Chemi. Well, the Jonathan here, the bartender, just said that maybe we could find something about Moira's whereabouts at the house at the end of the road, like the biggest house.
Oh, well,
Should we go?
I mean, our employer said he'd find us here when he needed us. Shouldn't we stay?
Oh, right. Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah.
If you see a dwarven merchant coming in and ask for us, would you mind telling the merchant that we went ahead just to the what was it? The mayor's house?
Oh, the elder. Yeah. He's
The
a
elder.
quiet man,
Right.
but kinda. But yeah, no problem. I'll let him know.
Yeah. Just let him know. Thanks, man.
Oh, well, I guess that's sorted
Well,
then.
that's settled. Yep.
Cool.
And I just moved to the door, towards the door.
Bye, Mr. Bartender.
He gives you a wee wave as you go. Okay. So you guys make your way out, and onto this village. It's essentially just one street with houses dotted on either side of it. But you can straight away you realize what house is the biggest house at the end of the road. And outside of it, there seems to be a bit of a commotion going on. There seems to be like what it looks like is a family having quite a heated discussion with an older gentleman. Out
Outside
the
of
front of
what?
the
The
house.
biggest house?
Yeah,
All
outside
right.
the front house, like the big house.
I approach.
Okay, so as you get closer, you hear, Farine, you have to send someone, please. And he's like, we don't have the bodies, we don't have the people, we don't have our standing guard. And then he notices you two at the corner of his eye. Maybe ask these two. Maybe they'll go for you. Like they look like well-traveled sorts.
I just raise my eyebrows and I go, good afternoon.
I bow.
Hello. Right. Well, kobolds kind of cut about in the area because dragons, and my daughter's gone missing, and I'm so worried. Sorry, I'm like you can tell the man's flustered as he's speaking to you. Sorry, I'm Radrick, by the way, the local blacksmith, and but my daughter's gone missing. There's kobolds nearby, and I'm worried sick for her. And Farina says we can't spare anyone. Both my sons are out looking already, and I'm just worried she's got stuck in one of the tombs or something nearby.
Hmm. Well, we were thinking of kind of heading for one of the tombs. We may have a look on the way there. We can't promise you anything though.
Well, that's all I can ask. Like, it just she's about 6 years old, blonde hair. But please, just if
What's
you
what's her
find
name?
her, Sophie.
Sophie. Okay.
Um. Okay. That should do. We'll have an eye out for sure. Before we set off, do you mind if we have a word with the elder, Roderick?
I guess go for it. Right, you lot, and he turns around and he's sort of like telling his family, like he directs one of them east, west, north, south, sort of thing. They seem to be spreading out to try and look for this missing little girl. And Farine, the older gentleman, turns to you and he's like, "Well, how can I help you? I guess."
Are you the elder here?
Well, I mean, does anybody look older than me?
Well,
I look around.
um, all right. Sorry, we were just at the local tavern. And Jonathan, we asked Jonathan. We had I had an old acquaintance. Maybe you've heard of her, Moira.
Oh, yeah. I had
Do you
Moira
knowledge?
staying with me last week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, I have something for her, and she did say that she was gonna travel along this road, towards the dwarven mining city up north.
Oh, yeah. Glimmercrag. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's where she set off to after a stay here. She had some interest in one of the ruins nearby.
Hmm. And do you happen to know if she actually left, or maybe she's still looking at the tomb?
I'm not sure. Last we spoke, she said she was going to be camping out at the tomb if there was anything, if there was a lot of interest there for her.
Oh, all right.
So
So
she might still be there. This was a week ago though, so unless it was some sort of big important find, I think she's probably moved on.
I see. I see. Well, I guess we should go have a look just to make sure that she's not here and that we leave ahead of her.
Well, let me give you
We'll look.
directions. And he
Oh,
sort of
thank you.
he gives you a brief explanation of like what you're like. You're going into the woods. You're looking for the lightning hewn tree. It was a tree that was struck with lightning. It's burnt. It's like one of the main sort of. It's a big old tree.
So you called
Hard
it
to
what?
miss. Lightning hewn. Like 2 seconds. I'll type that for you. Uh,
Oh, okay.
Past tense of hew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once he basically tells you once you've done that, like found that, turn left, you find a little dirt trail, and eventually it will lead you to the particular ruin that she was interested in. But
Okay.
do please look out for little Sophie. I mean, we don't really have the bodies to spare to have a whole hunt party. She's probably all right. Kids go missing all the time. They always end up back here. I mean, there's forests and stuff. They get very.
For sure, we'll look for the kid. I mean, it costs us nothing to look on the way. I mean, we might not go out of our way unless we're sure that we know she's there. But if we find any clues, we'll certainly look at it.
Right, well, thanks very much. But like I said, Moira, I doubt she's still there, but if she is, then you'll find her there. If not, you'll find her up north in Glimmer Crag, I'm sure. Because yeah, when she was staying here, we got a missive from the dwarves asking that they'd found something that she might have been interested in, but she already had prior engagements here that she'd planned. So, but right, well, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go and see if I can rustle up a couple more people who go and look for little Sophie.
Before you go, if a
Oh?
if a dwarf comes looking for us, can you give him the same directions you gave us?
Oh yeah, no problem. You talk about the merchant that's in town now, because
Perhaps.
I don't think he'll come looking for you. Yeah, he comes through once every sort of 6 months or so. If he can't find you, you'll probably find him in the inn. So.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
True. I turn to my brother. So there may be the chance that she's still looking at the tomb.
But
I wonder.
I mean, I know both things are important, but I'm more worried about this little girl. She might be in danger.
Well, yeah, you're right. But well, like we said, we'll look on the way. Just keep your eye out, Shami.
Okay.
Will you?
I will. I shall.
Well, let us head off then.
Okay. And then I said, bye, old man.
I just raise my hand and move toward the direction of where he showed us the lightning hewn tree would
Yep.
be.
So, as you're both traveling through the trees, can you give me both perception checks, please?
Yay! Perception. God damn it!
Oh, that's with the.
Yeah.
Can you put the thing to let us use?
Yep. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I've just done mine.
There you go. Yours is on query advantage as well now, Saki.
So,
So,
no. You have a thing. You have a thing on
toggle.
your.
Oh, do you want the toggle on your sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That, if you can, that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be sweet. So that way I can just
There you go.
perfect.
So I'll take
Thanks.
that 19.
No, you won't. You'll take the 10.
So perception. Wait.
You both got 10. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, as you're coming through, you sort of smell like you can tell it's been raining here the past couple of days because you can like smell it as you travel through the trees. You quite easily find the little footpath he was talking about, the little dirt path. As you continue to make your way up it, though, you hear what can only be described as yips and yaps, I guess, and what sounds like something speaking in like broken Draconic.
Ooh.
It's
I crutch.
I have a good feeling about this.
Right, okay. I was going to say it's too far away at the moment for you to actually make out what they're saying, but you can hear, you can tell from the sort of guttural tone of it that it's Draconic.
Okay, I crouch down and pull my brother down and go, shh.
What? What's... Oh, we're hiding. Hide. Stealth.
Don't you hear that?
Do I hear that?
Yes, you both hear it.
I do hear that. It sounds...
Let's get a little bit closer and see what's going on.
Okay.
So, can you give me both stealth checks, please?
I roll stealth with disadvantage, right?
You're wearing chainmail, so yes. Excellent.
For fuck's sake.
Fantastic.
You
You only
just
had
hear
that
my,
in
Clink,
you
clink,
just
clink.
hear
as well.
my foot on the ground.
So, as you get closer, the yapping stops.
Oh, God.
Like at one point, you hear like there's like there's like a heavy crunch of like some branches under your foot, Leveen, and like the shake of your chainmail, and there's like a particularly loud sort of clang coming from it, where your like the chainmail must have hit off your shield or something, and the yapping instantly stops.
I immediately do an owl sound.
Okay, give me. Let's see what's the best thing to make you roll for this.
Deception?
I was either. I'll
Or
let you choose between
performance?
deception, nature, or performance. Yeah, actually, you know what? Performance is a good shout. Yeah, give me a performance check.
Man.
Okay. So after like a brief moment of silence, you hear in Draconic, "Ah, ow, ow, leave it, leave it."
And I just look to my brother, like with a sweaty, like a sweat thing coming down my run, and I go, like I sigh, like I'm relieved. Yeah. Man, I forgot I have NVIDIA voice thing. You can't hear that.
Yeah.
But
So, after you hear that, you see what looks like a little scaly humanoid toddling away from you, like, and then after one, you see another, and then another, and another. What you want to do? You can see them walking away from you through the trees.
Are they walking towards where we would be going?
Yes.
I just look at my brother and I shrug and point towards them.
I give the okay symbol.
And we I kind of wait a little bit just so they're at a decent distance, but I don't want to lose sight of them and just slowly move after them.
Okay. So, following them, you notice what looks like a little opening in the trees. And you see what appears to be 4 kobolds in a group reporting to 2 other kobolds standing at what it's a little stone archway that with stairs that seem to lead down like down into the earth.
Are
And
the kobolds just there talking?
yes, one of the kobolds is saying to the 2 so there's 2 sort of flanking this entranceway.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a group of 4 standing together the 4 that you followed standing together, and one of them addresses one of the 2 at the front, and he says, "Check done, check done. Nothing out of place." And then the other one sort of replies, "Well, continue patrol. Come back in hour. Come back an hour." And then with that, like, the kobold gives what looks like a salute before the group of 4 of them sort of toddle off, away from where you guys are.
What language is this in? Did you say Draconic?
Draconic.
Okay, so I don't understand this.
No, you're just hearing sort of guttural grunts and moans.
Okay.
Well, apparently they're patrolling the area, Shami.
Did they say anything about me?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Why would they say anything about you specifically?
I don't know. I just assume people lie when they're talking. I can't understand them.
We just got here, Shami.
Good point.
That interest seems to be the interest to the tomb, though.
But I mean,
Why would kobolds be here, though? I don't understand.
Well,
And wait, sorry, out of character. Like, do kobolds speak Draconic?
yeah, I would
Yes.
have that myself.
Oh, they do. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, why would they be?
Give me a nature check, and I'll tell you what you would know about kobolds.
All right.
But both of us are just Leveen?
Both of you.
Okay, cool. Oh man, well, I mean, what's the point in me? Nature. Oh man.
I even
Okay.
know their sexual urges.
So, right, both of you have rolled high enough for this. So, kobolds they consider themselves little dragons. They are dragonkin. They are somehow descended from dragons. They tend to worship dragons. They're pretty obsessed with dragons. So, they do speak Draconic. They can see in the dark. They tend to like to gang up on enemies.
Are they like the chihuahuas of the dragon world?
Pretty much, yeah. They tend to be equipped with like small, sharp implements that they've improvised. Most of them speak Draconic. Most of them have some sort of dragon they worship. Like kobolds, if a dragon is known to be in an area, kobolds will flock to that area to try and serve their dragon, in the hopes that one day they can ascend to become a dragon. So your more powerful kobolds will have things like they'll grow wings or like develop a breath weapon and stuff. But they tend to be pretty shunned by society, like probably because they're evil little buggers. They like to sneak and steal and stab, and they will try and amass holds of treasure and stuff in a way to sort of try and attract a dragon to them.
Would they be known at all to do grab someone for like a sacrifice?
Yes, they have been known to do things like that. Usually when there's a dragon in the area, like a lot of time in the old sort of cliche fairy tale sense of a dragon's got like a princess captured, a lot of the time it'll be the kobolds that actually go and do the capturing and sort of offer them up as an offering. Yeah, to the dragon. So, but dragons usually can't stand kobolds. They get quite sick of them, but they'll use them as a means to an end, sort of thing.
Okay. I mean, so that's where we need to go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
But the guards are standing at the door.
Yeah. Is there a way we can get them away from the door? Could we distract them somehow?
Well, we have two options.
What if you
We can either.
Again?
What?
What if you like be an owl again? Like hoot and distract them.
That I think I feel that barely worked the last time. I don't want to push my luck, Shami.
You had me convinced.
Well, we can either create a distraction or actually just go down and talk to them.
I mean, yeah, they seem like. I mean, you'd have to do the talking. I don't speak that dragon speak, but they seem like reasonable kobolds.
Hmm.
I vote for talking. Well, I vote for you talking.
How about if I go, I run in, panicked. I tell them that the patrol is under attack and that they need your help.
Ooh, that's good. I like that.
Do you think they would cooperate?
Maybe. I mean, we could try.
Okay. Chemi, stay here. If anything goes wrong, come out and help me.
How will I know if anything goes wrong?
Well, they'll probably either attack me or do something against me, I guess.
True. I mean, yeah, okay. I'll stay here.
Or I'll scream help.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I think I'll get that.
All right. Wish me luck.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, so I stumble out of the trees or where we are, and I start not shouting, but panicky, saying in Draconic, "Help! Help! Help!" to the entrance guards,
Okay.
and I'm like kind of stumbling.
Upon seeing you, both of them sort of like ready their spears, and start yapping at each other in Draconic. Oh, Umi, one of Velma's?
Yeah, but your patrol is under attack. Uh, they're asking for help. They're under attack.
Give me
And I just dropped to my knees. I'm like,
okay, give me a deception check.
ooh.
I didn't mean to click that, but okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, you speak dragon? Must be one of Velma's. Let's go, let's go. And the pair of them sort of run off in the direction of the. They run off in the direction of the patrol.
And as they do, I slowly turn my head back to where Shami should be, and I do an okay sign and wink.
Did you just do it yourself?
Yeah. I forgot I don't have my camera on.
Okay, I come out from hiding.
Anyways.
Wow, I was impressed. What did you say to them?
Oh, I just said that the patrol was in trouble and that you were asking for help. Huh. Did you believe they fell for that?
It's so stupid.
Anyways. Well, should we check this out?
I mean, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, maybe you should take point. I'll just watch our back, just making sure that if they come back, I have a kind of an excuse or something.
Okay. Good idea. I walk in, I suppose.
Okay. Let me light some more of this up for you.
So light it up,
Oh, what the hell? Okay, sorry. Bad.
What is that?
So, coming into this first room, there is a big sort of stone brazier in the center of it. And 2 seconds, because that's not what I wanted. That's the wrong tool. There we go. Before you wander all the way into the room, by the way, there
Oh, no.
are
Huh?
these guys
Oh.
are asleep. Like, sorry, they're on the GM layer at the moment. So these guys are asleep in here. There is a big sort of stone bowl in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And it looks like an old sort of offering bowl. However, it seems to have been filled with just like bits of meat and discarded bones and other nonsense that the kobolds just seem to have thrown into it. On the walls around this chamber are paintings of what look like a dragon in some sort of knightly order. And from what you can tell looking at these paintings, it looks like the sort of storyline of dragons and humans used to be at war with each other, sort of thing, and then there was like a pact made of some description, and a bunch of knights sort of swore fealty to a dragon, and seemed to have like taken on some sort of oath as like guardians of this dragon.
Can we tell what type of dragon it is on the walls?
Well, it's a large red dragon in the paintings.
Okay. I turn back to Leveen and go, this, there seems to be some kobolds in there. I think they're sleeping. But, and can Leveen see inside the room with the paintings?
Both of you can. You've both got
Oh,
dark
okay.
vision as well, anyway. So
Oh,
because
okay.
there's no light in here.
I mean,
So everything you're
just-
seeing is in black and white, actually. So maybe you
just meant
can't tell what
from-
color the dragon is.
I just meant from like his position, wherever he is now.
Oh yeah, like you can see past you.
Okay.
Hmm.
What do you think we should
Do we see anything else interesting about, for example, the bowl?
No, it's
Besides
mostly
the
like
beans and-
it looks like discarded waste, essentially. That's been.
Should we sneak past them?
Hmm.
Do you think
Well,
you could sneak past them?
If they're sleeping, I guess we can try. I mean-
technically, you guys. Oh, that's. Technically, you can fucking select the right tool. There we go. You guys should be able to see this too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a hallway just past them. We could try to sneak past.
Well,
I
no
thought- I
point
thought-
in waking them up just to
Yeah.
beat them up, I guess.
that is true. Okay.
Let's go then.
Like, can we just like walk over this bit, or is it?
You would need to go round it because it's quite a large sort of. It's like a big offering bowl,
Right.
but like it's filled with like the skulls of small animals and discarded bones and chunks of meat and fur and stuff at the moment.
As I'm passing, I look at it and kind of make a disgusted face. Like,
I need you both to give me stealth checks to try and sneak through the room.
Do we get advantage because they're asleep?
Yes.
Yay!
so that means I do a normal roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah! I'm super
Oh
sneaky.
hell no!
Why do you always ruin this for me, Leveen?
I don't know.
So, Leveen, as you're sneaking past one of the kobolds, you stand on its tail, and it quickly curls its tail, and it goes like it makes a noise as if it's about to wake up, but it does that sort of thing where it looks like it's gonna wake up, but it just goes back to rolling over and sleeping on its other side.
Oh thank God!
And like at this point, I'm looking at Shemi, and I'm like froze, and you can see two sweat things coming down my brow. Like,
Oh God, you so need to be better at sneaking.
you're wearing the fucking heavy armor.
So, as you make your way up the corridor, What's your passive perceptions actually? See if you still notice this.
Mine's 12.
Mine is 14.
Okay, so you both notice this. Uh, go to the layer. There we go. I'll reveal this just so you can tell what it is. So just around the corner, you notice the tail of a kobold hanging out, like just poking out from the edge of the wall, like around the corner. So it's clearly facing away from you, and you can hear what sounds like not a kobold this time, but someone speaking in Draconic, sort of giving the kobolds orders, asking for like bits of equipment, telling them to find certain things. And you can hear him sort of cursing at himself, like, how do I open this blasted door?
Hearing the noises, I put my arm out in front of Leveen and say, "There's something up ahead." It sounds.
I stop at Femi's arm, and I just look at him, and look to where he's pointing.
There's more things up ahead. What should we do? Could we tell how many about there was up ahead?
From the sounds of things, it sounds like there's at least 2 other kobolds apart from the one you can see, and one other entity. You're not sure what. It doesn't sound like a kobold based on the voice. Even you can tell that, Shamrock, even though you can't understand the language he's speaking. You can tell that it sounds like a male humanoid voice from a creature probably more intelligent than a kobold.
If I move up ahead, do I keep my stealth check, or do I have to roll a new one? Okay. So
Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you fucking roll stealth for every step you took.
I just touch my brother's shoulder. Just so he waits for a little bit, so he stops, and I cast aid on both of us.
Okie doke.
Increase by 5, so I get 5 temporary hit.
Not temporary. It's actually up your maximum hit points for the duration.
Okay.
The reason it specifies that they're different is because temporary hit points always come off first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And technically, let's say you have 20 hit points, right? And you get 5 temporary hit points, so you get 25. If you get hit by 6, but for 6 hit points, you go to 19, right? And then if you get healed, you go back to 20, which is your maximum hit points. You don't get your temporary hit points back. While with this, it increases your maximum hit points, and if you get them down, you can get them back up again.
Yeah.
While the spell is still in effect.
The best way to think of temporary hit points is like a shield, kind of. That's how I always picture it, anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah. So once you cast that.
So I cast that.
Should I feel like should I go up ahead and see what I can see? I could just poke my head round the corner.
Well, the kobold seems to be right the other way. Just go. It's better that you go than me.
Yeah, you stay here. And I move up ahead and I poke my head round the corner.
Okay. So, oh, wait, he's on the wrong layer. Let's fix that. Bingo.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so traveling along this corridor, you notice more murals, like right along these walls that seem to tell the story of this dragon and his knights. Um, or her knights. You can't actually tell the gender of the dragon from the paintings. Um,
It's not that detailed.
yeah. And then up ahead in the room, you see what looks like a large sort of plinth with a giant sort of bronze sculpture of a dragon on it. And there is a man in like a hooded robe that seems to be like scribbling away on bits of paper and like rummaging through um, different scrolls and stuff that he has lying at the base of this plinth. And you can just barely catch behind either side of the wall appears to be two kobolds, like one on either side. You can see these tokens, yeah.
I can. There.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it like a little bit.
I can
Yeah,
the
you should be able to
corners,
just see them, but yeah,
Yeah.
so like you just sort of catch a glimpse of them as they fidget and stuff. Like you see their tails swing out and like maybe their spear dip in front of the door and stuff, so you can tell they're there.
Yeah. Hmm.
Uh,
Okay. I go back and I tell Leveen what I saw. That there's some weird rogue guy writing some stuff on a plinth. And there's at least two more up ahead, other than the one that is round this corner. I mean, did I recognize the person at all?
You couldn't really see them. Your best guess would be that they're human, or at least a very humanoid shape. Because it's a hooded robe and you're seeing them from behind.
Oh.
You can't actually see what they look like.
Okay.
You can tell that it is, judging by like the sort of the shape, the size and shape of their build. Your best guess would be that it's a human male. Of about 5'9" height wise. Quite a thin, sort of scrawny build.
Yeah. There's this guy in there with a. Well, I assume it was a guy.
is he facing the direction from where we're coming?
No, he was. He had his back to me, or she had his back to me. I don't see any way of sneaking past.
Maybe we can grab this kobold and just grab him from behind and cover his mouth so he doesn't speak and pull him towards the corridor and just knock him out.
Or what if he bites us?
Point.
Okay.
God damn it.
Do we have anything we could put over his mouth?
Well, not to stop him from talking, I guess. Well, we can kind of salvage some, like, some sort of tissue, or like gag.
Well, I do have some. I have some rope on me. Maybe we could.
Maybe pull the rope around his neck and just pull him back towards the corridor real quick and choke him till he passes out.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds good. Okay, I pass the rope to Leveen and go. There you go.
Wait.
I trust you.
You're gonna do it. I'll probably alert everyone just by going to the corner.
Oh, fine.
Shimmy, god damn it.
This is what I get for being stealthy. Fine, I'll do it. Fine. God, okay. And I walk along, and
And at this point, I'm just going, oh, this is gonna go well.
okay, and I get my rope out and throw it around his neck and try to drag him round the corner.
Okay. Do I treat this as a grapple check, or will this be a different stealth check?
I have no idea.
No.
Right. I guess it would be a grapple check, so give me an athletics, please.
Oh no, I'm not good at that.
Well, kobolds aren't very good at anything, so.
I want to do it like in like one swift motion. Just like throw it around and just like drag him.
Yeah, yeah. So you bring the rope over him, and you go to try and like pull it back on his jaw so he can't say anything, but you accidentally catch it. You miss the jaw and it goes under and gets him by the neck.
Okay.
And as you pull him round the corner,
So yeah.
I was just moving you back as well. Yeah. So as you pull him around the corner, there's quite a loud.
Oh no.
And then the wizard snaps round. Who goes there? Show yourself!
Just Leveen, quickly speaking Draconic.
I try and
Like a
speak in the
kobold.
most broken draconic possible.
Okay, wait,
Uh,
let's see.
Well, you might want to move forward a bit.
Like
when you're doing this.
trying to mimic the voice, like, but not very loud because I don't want to alert the balls behind me. And I go, bathroom.
Give me
You choked on your
a
spit.
give me a performance check.
Oh my fucking god. A performance? You said?
Yes. Ah, bloody kobolds. Can't get the help these days. He turns back away, while Sham slowly chokes out the kobold that he's got in a rope.
How is this working? Okay, can I want so it's
Like,
I'm gonna delete this token because I'm just gonna treat him as KO'd.
can I loot it? Does he have anything on him?
He has a small dagger and a sling, and a loincloth.
Okay, I'm taking the dagger and the sling.
Okay.
and like, as Hemi looks at me, I now have like 3 sweat beads coming out my brow. Like,
Oh my god. Okay. So what now?
I just shrug.
We didn't really have a plan for after this bit.
So you have a dead or unconscious kobold in front of you with a rope around its neck. You have 2 sleeping behind you, and you have a wizard that you can hear muttering into himself with 2 other kobolds that anytime you sort of peer around the corner, they kind of look like they're dozing off because you keep seeing the spear dip into view.
Okay, I don't think that will work again. Wait, you have thermatage, don't you? Can you create wind with that?
I can't create wind, but I can create like a sound or something. I don't know how that would help here.
No.
I mean, we have no place to hide.
Fuck. I mean, from what I can see, the kobolds look like they're very drowsy. Oh, hang on. You cause flames to figure back damage. You cause hardest Okay.
Man, if we had some place to kind of hide.
Wow.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I should have probably shown this to you because I how well you rolled earlier.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. Sunlight sensitivity.
So while the sunlight sensitivity does say sunlight, I also tend to class that as a bright light or an unexpected sort of light.
So our light cantrip, for example. it's not even a cantrip, is it? Is it a cantrip?
Light is a cantrip, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Give me 1 second. I'm missing something, or don't I have it at level 3? Maybe I don't have it at level 3. Shouldn't I have or is that a level? Shouldn't I have daylight?
No, that's 5th level.
Oh, that's 5th level. What do you mean? Oh, 5th level character level.
Yeah. At least I think it is. I think you get it at 5th level. Character level.
Daylight is a 3rd level evocation spell, so yeah, that would be level 5 that you get that.
Right. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Okay.
You only have access to 1st and 2nd level spells at the moment.
Well, what you say, Shemi, if we just kind of, I mean, go in with the element of surprise and just kind of smack the 2 couples that are on the sides?
Wow.
Or should we attack the main guy, the guy? Wait, should we attack him? Do we really need to be attacking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We could just talk to him. Or she.
Oh, you can tell it's a man now based on the voice.
Oh, okay, best okay. Yeah, might seem reasonable, maybe.
Why would they have all these kobold guards here?
Maybe he likes the company.
Yeah, Shami, I don't think that's it.
No. Oh.
For some reason, I think talking isn't the option here, but at the same time, I don't think we can sneak anymore.
No, I think that. Yeah, but there's no reason to let him know both of us are here. At this point.
True.
Oh, wait, is it? I mean, yeah, like I said, we can't sneak. I mean, if it does come to fighting, we should have a light source of some sort. Like if one of us casts light on. Wait, do you have a shield?
I do have a shield, yeah.
You could cast it on that.
True.
But,
you want to go with that then?
I mean, I think you should.
You
go
do also
ahead.
have like stones and stuff that you picked up off the kobold because it has a sling, so its ammunition is just rocks.
Oh, nice. So yeah, I think you should. I mean, since you speak Draconic, you should go up ahead and see what he's doing. I mean, it will lead to fighting, but I feel like we should know what they're up to first.
Right.
I mean, if they are up to something, this could just be like the lowest level. It could
Wait,
be
wait,
higher
wait.
up.
Wait, what was the name of the... sorry, what was the... I didn't note that down. What was the name of the... Was that a woman that the kobolds were talking about? Like the guards? Was that a woman of those
Esra?
guards when I told them...
Was it Esra?
Wait, what?
When
Women
Like,
that the kobolds are talking about?
No, the guards at the entrance. They said, "Oh, he must be from someone."
Oh,
And then they left off.
one of Vermar's. Vermar. Vermar.
Rmar. Vermar.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know if that
It's a middle
sounds
name.
like a... Oh, maybe it's this guy. Okay.
maybe, yeah. So you're good at talking. Well, better than I am, at least. See what you can find out.
Okay. Leave it to me.
Okay.
I move in,
Mm-hmm.
and I go to Shemi. Okay, so if I say bloody door, you know I'm in trouble.
Bloody door, bloody door, bloody door.
Just kind of throw in some rocks with light or something.
Okay, will do.
Okay, so I move in.
Mm-hmm.
I move in, and when I'm about here, I just kind of clear my throat, like, and I go, Vermar, how are things coming?
Guy stamps around. Who are you?
Oh, I'm here on behalf of you know who, just to make sure things are proceeding smoothly. How
What
is
do you
the
mean?
door coming along?
What do you mean you know who? I'm the one in charge here.
Oh, come on, you know damn well who.
No, this is my find, and I'm not gonna have anyone try and snatch it out from underneath me.
What do you mean snatch? No one's here to snatch anything. We're just
No.
waiting to.
Who are you? How'd you get past the kobolds?
Well, they let me in.
What do you mean they let you in?
They know who I am.
Bloody kobolds. You two, get him! And he sort of like motions at the two next to you.
And and I go, man, how can you get that bloody door open?
Okay, roll me initiative, please.
Oh fucking hell! Damn it, I tried.
Oh my god. It was worth it. It was worth a try.
Uh,
Am I rolling initiative as well?
Yes. Both of you roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Unless you're planning on not taking part in combat.
fucking hell.
Maybe.
Okay, and I need. Why did I close your character sheet, asshole? Okay, so one of the kobolds is up first. The one to your left, Leveen. We're gonna do this as well. And he is going to stab at you. Now, kobolds have pack tactics, so because there is another kobold on the opposite side of you, he is going to stab at you with advantage.
Ah.
And that is a 12.
Nope.
That doesn't hit. So yeah, you see this like stab coming a mile away, and you parry it with your shield. And it's now the wizard's turn. So Vermar starts speaking in a language neither one of you understand.
Okay.
And he disappears.
Motherfucker.
Do I know? I don't understand the language. Just out of curiosity, do I know what language it is by what he like the kind of tone he used? Shit like that. I just don't know it. Period.
It's a language you feel you've heard before, but you don't know what language it is. That's all
Okay.
I'll give you.
Okay.
But give me an Arcana check, since you're the one that sees this.
Arcana.
Okay. You don't know what's happened. You just seen some hand movements go off, a little flick of his wrist with his wand, and he disappeared as he was speaking.
Okay. Oh, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's now your turn. I was just moving him.
Yeah. Okay, so I turn to the. I turn to this guy.
Yep.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I cast spiritual weapon. here.
Oh, that's another thing, Saki. We'll need to sort out getting you something to use as a spiritual weapon, like a
Right, a token kind of thing.
yeah, a token for your spiritual weapon. But what I will do just now is I will give you your one-shot character as a spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Crazy villain appears.
Let me just
Ah,
give you.
I will fight at my holes. Oh no, wait, that wasn't Russian. That
No,
was
look at this.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. What the hell? I will smite at the foes. Yeah. There you go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
But yeah, we'll just use that as your spiritual weapon just now. But if you can find something that uses a token for it,
Yeah.
um,
Well, does that hit this guy?
a 10 does not hit. No, so the kobold dodges it.
Okay. And I go here. And I cast light on my shield.
Okay, so your
I
shield
set the
lights up.
shield and I light it up. Yeah.
And both the kobolds in the room, you hear them go, "Ah!" As they sort of avert their eyes from it.
Okay.
Shamrock, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I see this bright light coming out?
Yes, you can now see the light coming down from the.
Oh, well, there's no point in me throwing a stone with light in then. Okay, so I go here, see my brother, and go. So, how did the negotiations go?
And I just take my head, and I do a movement of my hand across my throat.
Okay, I know what that means. And then, can I attack? Can I attack from here, or do I have to go further up?
No, you can attack from there.
Okay, I am going to attack with my quarterstaff with 2 hands on the one on the left.
The one on the left. Okay. First one hits. So roll damage. 8 damage. Bang! Your quarterstaff comes like whirling round the corner, and you just clobber him, like crack his head against the wall. Was that lethal or non-lethal?
I'm gonna make it lethal.
Okay, so yeah, you just see those like blood splatter on the wall.
Well, I think it would have been non-lethal if Leveen hadn't have done the across the throat thing.
Right, okay.
Because to me that means kill.
But yeah, basically the staff comes swinging around the corner and it just clobbers the kobold's head against the wall, leaving like quite a bit of blood on the wall as he slumps to the ground in a heap.
Oh, nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my flurry of blows.
Damn.
On this one, obviously. That's 2 attacks.
If you spend a key point, yeah, you get 2 attacks, 23 hits. Jesus Christ, man. And a 20 hits. They both hit.
That's the first one.
So, like, after striking the other one, you like a leg comes round the wall, and just again, same sort of thing. Bang, head mashed against the wall.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
And I just go, Shammy, what the hell are you doing?
What you did the thought symbol thing. You did the kill, right?
So as you are having this conversation, Shamrock, you hear behind you what sounds like kobolds stirring.
Oh no.
And getting up, and you hear them like grunting at each other in Draconic.
Oh no. I think we might have company.
And I'm like, that was the thing didn't go well, Symbol. Gesture. That wasn't a kill them gesture. Damn it.
Oh, okay. Well, where did the wizard go?
Oh, I don't know. He just disappeared. He did some hocus pocus, and he disappeared.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. So what now?
Oh.
So as you say that, one of the little kobolds comes charging around the corner and just drives his dagger into the back of your leg, or attempts to at least. Let's see if it hits. A 20, so yeah, that hits. Right.
Yeah, just about.
So he drives his dagger into the back of your leg, dealing 3 piercing damage to you.
Oh, that's not nice.
You hear him just like, yeah! as he comes around the corner.
Ow! That hurts.
Leveen, it's your turn.
Um. Can I? Can I hit the kobold with him in the front?
What
Can
you
I
try to
see
hit
him?
it with? You can see the kobold, yes. But it depends. Are you trying to hit him with a spell? Because if so, then yes,
Can
you can.
can the can the spiritual weapon move? Because it's immaterial, right? It can move
Yes. Yeah,
through,
you can
right?
move past them. Yeah.
Okay, so I move it here.
Yep.
And I smack him.
Bonk.
Where the hell is the?
In fact, how far can your spiritual weapon move?
Is it 20 feet?
20 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so that's its full movement to get to there. Okay.
Yeah. Um.
An 8 misses.
Um.
So the kobold sees this like what does your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like What is the weapon that the kobolds are using? The daggers?
Yes. Well, the two that are dead now had spears, but this one that's came around the corner has a dagger.
Yeah. Because since I'm not basing the spiritual weapon in actual religion thing, like it doesn't resemble anything related to a deity. So it's basically it makes up, like it's a weapon that either I'm looking at the moment and it just becomes that weapon, or something that I like envision when I make it.
Yeah. So what does it look like at this moment?
It looks like a dagger.
Right. Okay. So it's like a big sort of rusted dagger flying about. So yeah,
Yeah.
the kobold sees this dagger come floating over the top, and kind of keeps its eye on it as it goes over, and manages to avoid it as it comes down on him. What else do you want to do with your turn? So that's your bonus action.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So I just cast. Well, can I? The reason I asked is, can I cast sacred flame at him?
Yes.
Because it hit from above. So right. So I cast sacred flame then at him. Wait, sacred flame is. Oh yes, it is. It is from above. Okay.
Even then, it wouldn't matter. Like spells and stuff, you can always you always just sort of flavor it as like as you go to cast it, you shout and tell Shamrock to dodge, and he would duck, that sort of thing.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
the idea is that you're able to like do things without like so if you were firing an arrow, you would be at disadvantage because you're firing into melee. But
And just out of curiosity, if I like when I cast spiritual weapon, as a bonus action, it counts as a spell. So it counts as a spell. So I can only use a cantrip as an action. But when I
yes,
move it and attack as the second time, does it still count as a
that doesn't
spell?
count as casting a spell, no. You
Ah,
are because you have to. I'm pretty sure you concentrate on spiritual. Is spiritual weapon concentration actually? I don't think it is.
no, it
But
isn't.
no, you're basically just issuing a command to it, like
Uh,
mentally issuing a command to it. It's not you're not expending the effort to cast a spell
right, right, okay.
because the spell's already been
Well,
cast. So
well, it's fine. I just cast Secret Flame regardless.
yeah, well, the fire comes down and like smites the kobold, and you hear it sort of gargle as it burns to death. And it is now the invisible wizard's turn.
The invisible wizard.
Invisible wizard.
Invisible Wizard! That sounds nice to the tongue.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, right? So, why won't you let me scroll, you fucking piece of shit? Oh my god. 2 seconds. This character sheet's glitching out. Let me close it and open it again. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Leveen, a 25 hits you.
Right.
Shamrock, does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
Right, okay, and a 13 hits neither of you. So, the wizard appears on the top of the dragon statue in the room now. As 3 rays of fire leap from his fingertips. One of the catching you in the back, Leveen. One of them narrowly missing Shamrock, and the third one sort of going wide and hitting the wall. So, Leveen, you take 4 fire damage from the scorching ray hitting you in the back.
4? Okay.
Yeah. Well, in fact, they should have been an advantage because he was invisible. Ah well, I forgot it. My bad. I'll let you away with it this time. Yeah, so that's his action. And yeah, that's his turn, I think. Let me double check. Yes, that's his turn. Okay. So Shamrock, it's now your turn.
Okay.
You notice the wizard on top of the thing now, because, like I says, you have just seen a scorching ray come flying past you and hit the wall.
Okay.
He is up about 10 foot as well because he's on top of a dragon statue.
Oh. Can I reach him with my quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay. As I'm okay, I run up and I go, as I'm passing Leveen, I go, are we killing this one or leaving him alive?
Well, he didn't want to talk, so go for it.
Okay, and I whack him.
Okay. Fucking hell.
What
23
the
again.
hell? What the hell?
Does that hit?
Okay, so you swing at him and hit him. Yes. That hits. For 11 damage. Jeez, oh. Okay.
Oh my god. I've never done this before. I've never done so much damage.
So you swing your quarterstaff up, you manage to crack him in the ankle, and he slips on the statue, and like you can tell that he lands awkwardly. What else would you like to do with your turn?
Can I reach up enough to grab him?
You could, but you can't grab him because you used your action to attack. You can't grab as part of your flurry.
Okay, then I'm not going to do anything, and I'm just going to leave. End my turn there.
Okay. Right, well, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, get away you, 25, 30. So this kobold's gonna come charging around the corner, and launch a stone from a sling at you, Leveen.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Right, okay, so that is... It's a pretty high roll, actually. 6 bludgeoning damage.
Holy fuck.
As he comes charging around and you just get cracked in the head with a small stone. Quite a pace.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Oh, can I retcon something real quick?
Mm.
I say to Leveen, we need this guy alive. He might know where Sophie is. Leave it
Oh,
like that.
Okay, sure. I move my spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I attack the kobold from behind with it. I keep forgetting that I have the attack for it.
What? How?
Man.
How?
That was 3 8 in a row with it.
Sham's got like 3 23s. Yeah, that misses again.
I don't feel that the kobold is that important. Although he just hit me for fucking 6 bludgeoning damage. I move towards the guy. Can I reach him since he's kind of fallen down?
Yeah.
Enough to touch him. I mean.
Yeah.
So I reach enough to touch him, and I immediately send a spike of energy through him, and I cast inflict wounds.
Okay.
Ooh.
That hits.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just create enough damage to make him just go unconscious.
Oh my god.
So that's 20 necrotic damage.
20.
I cast that as a level 2.
Okay. You hear as he screams in pain, but he's still conscious.
Oh no.
But just barely. And it's his turn, and he's like, "Ah, you fools! You'll pay for this!" And he snaps his fingers, and he quickly becomes mist.
Oh no.
And it's up to 30 feet he's got, so that's to here. And he basically casts Misty Step and teleports over here. He shouts at the kobold, "Hold him off, you useless whelp!" And he fires off a firebolt towards you, Leveen.
Oh my god, you're just taking all the damage here.
Fucking hell.
12, so he misses with his firebolt before he runs off.
Motherfucker. Oh no, I don't have step.
Shamrock, it is your turn.
I do have step of the wind. Okay.
I just go. I just go. Shami, we need him alive.
We do, yes. Okay. I'm guessing I can't just go past him. Like, is he blocking that? So I can go past.
The kobold, yeah, so if you want to go past the kobold, you will need to give me an overrun check, which is your athletics against his.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Athletics.
Yep, that passes.
Okay, so let me just say something.
Kobold rolled a 4. Well, roll a 6, but
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my dash action as a bonus action with Step to the Wind.
Mm-hmm. Does that cost you a key point?
Yes.
Which means you have 1 key point left.
Yep. And then I'm gonna whack him.
Okay, so you come charging down the corridor, you basically just jump on the kobold's head.
No.
But you swing with your quarterstaff and you miss.
God damn it.
Like, you come barreling round too fast, you leap at him, bring the quarterstaff down on like an overhead blow, and it just lands next to him.
Okay. How much?
But you are threatening him now, so if he moves, you'll get an attack of opportunity. It is this kobold's turn.
Okay.
He's looking a bit dazed, and he's kind of like snapping his head back, like back down the corridor where Shamrock just ran, back towards you, Leveen.
Mm-hmm.
And he screams in Draconic, "For the master!" and he charges at you.
Okay, go.
Dagger first with a 13. His dagger, it's just like he goes for you, and it just breaks on your chainmail.
I'm just looking down at him like, huh. I move my spiritual weapon, and I attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk him.
Roll higher than an 8 this time, please.
I'll try. Oh, there you go.
Yay, that hits.
Yay!
That hits. Oh.
And you've dealt enough damage to kill him.
Nice. So. So I move there. And I go. And I just. Oh my god. Yeah, I cast. It's the same. I cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, so he needs to make a dexterity save.
But if he takes, okay, he can take 1 damage. I guess.
He takes. Oh well, I suppose regardless he would take 1 damage because half of that rounding up is still 1.
Is it rounded up? I thought it was rounded down. Actually.
No, right. So I always round up, regardless for both players and enemies, and sometimes I'll cheat a wee bit and I'll round down for enemies, but I tend to round up.
Okay.
And it's. Oh no, wait! Sacred Flame's a cantrip, isn't it? So it's a save. You take no damage. Actually, so never mind.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no. On cantrips, it's for actual leveled spells, it's save halves, but for cantrips, it's saves.
Saves no damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he manages to dodge your Sacred Flame, and it's his turn. Sham, you get an attack of opportunity as he continues to try and run.
Can I just use anything?
Mhm.
Okay.
Quarterstaff or unarmed attack, whatever.
Yes.
Yep, that hits. 5 damage. So as he's running, your leg extends, and you catch him, and you just see his head wobble as he goes unconscious and falls in a heap on the floor.
Yes. Oh my god. Whew.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh.
That was tough.
Yeah. But, so, if he's a wizard, does he have a wizard book?
A spellbook, yes.
A spellbook, yes. That's a wizard.
A wizard book.
A wizard book, yeah.
Okay, I wanna just root through him and take anything of value off him.
So, on his person, he has his spellbook, his arcane focus, what appears to be some sort of draconic symbol.
Arcane can I as in that arcane focus? I can take that off him, yeah.
Yeah, his arcane focus is a small wand, a small sort of gnarled wood wand. He has 15 gold pieces on him in his money pouch. He has his spellbook with a list of spells that I can give you just now if you want.
Okay. So what was it? Was it a draconic symbol?
Yes, he has what appears to be some sort of draconic symbol of 5 coiled dragon heads, like 5 dragon heads coiled around each other.
Okay. Sort of like the Targaryen symbol in a way.
Kinda, yeah. Not a million miles off of that.
Yeah. Okay. 15 gold coins, yeah.
Yes, 15 gold pieces in his belt pouch.
Okay, I take 10 of them and give 5 to Leveen.
Oh. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. We did this
And
together.
he has what appears to be... He's got, like, some ink, some, like, a quill, he's got some parchment. He's got, like, a small sort of ceremonial knife. He has a little bag of sand. He's got, like, a water flask. Like... But out of interest, the main sort of interesting things are his spellbook. his focus, like it's just like a gnarlwood wand. Um, is like I says the draconic symbol, and he has a black bound leather tome.
And that's not his spell book.
No, not his spellbook.
So,
You have the one that you can clearly tell is a spellbook. You can't understand the spells in it without giving me an Arcana check. But
So what was it? A black bound leather tome.
yes.
Okay. So I
I
call him to my
I
hand.
want to tie him up,
Okay. You tie him up.
and
He's unconscious. So.
I turn to my brother. Okay, Shemi, I have a
Yes.
plan.
Okay.
We're gonna drag him back to the door, and just follow my lead, okay?
Okay.
So I want to drag him, like, drag him back to the room where the door is.
Okay.
I touch myself. I mean, I touch, yeah, you know. And I cast Preserve Life. Oh no, wait, Preserve Life is just heal half of maximum hit points, right? Okay, no. So I cast Healing Hand. Sorry, I cast Healing Hand on my brother,
Ah,
Yep.
thank you.
and he regains
3
the
HP.
3 HP, so it should be what is missing.
Yeah, thank you.
And at the same time, I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Five healing.
No, that should be 1 plus 4 plus 3.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I forgot. It doesn't automatically add in. Yeah, right. Well, we'll make sure for when it's in the actual game. I'll make sure that's added to your healing spells.
Yeah.
So that
Alright.
be 8 healing then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. I go like I take just like a handful of water
Mhm.
from my hand to my hand, like, and I just slap it across his face, try and
you
wake
kill
him up.
Okay. So he sort of slowly starts like ah. And then he quickly realizes he's tied up, and he starts like kind of struggling. Untie me, you fiends! Ah! Ah! What are you on?
Vermar, it was you that attacked me. I came here because of him. He told me to come here and see how things were going.
Who's this him you're speaking of?
Shh! Don't raise your voice. We don't speak his name. Well, are you telling me you don't know who I'm talking about?
Who in the Seven Hells are you talking about? I don't have a clue.
Wait, then how are you here? He
Well,
told me to find you here.
he just looks at you, utterly confused.
Okay. I don't have time for this. Do you have the sacrifice?
Sacrifice? No. I just want to get in and get that bloody gem.
Oh God, rookie. Okay. That's fine. What do you know about this door? Because he will have my head as long as I don't open this door, and he'll have your head too. Like,
Well, there's some description in Draconic, and he like nods his head over at the plinth. And I know there's a secret door around here somewhere. I just don't know how you open it. Because I mean, this is a tomb, but there's nothing entombed, as you can't tell.
Okay, so you say there's the symbol on the plinth, right?
Yes.
And
There's an inscription on the plinth in
and
Draconic.
and before I look at it, I just turn to him. And that you're sure that's all you know, and you don't have the sacrifice. You know,
No,
blonde girl. No.
Insight check, please.
blonde girl. No. Right, roll insight then.
Oh man, I don't know shit.
You think he's lying?
Oh, he's lying. He's definitely lying. He knows. He knows where Sophie is.
I grab him by his neck. And I go, Varmar, if you are lying to me, I will have your head.
I don't
Because
care about
it's
any
not
blonde girl.
okay. And I just look at my brother and I do the symbol of on the neck.
Oh, do I have to?
What?
Okay.
What am I gonna wash it? God damn it.
What? No, no. So you crack him with your quarterstaff. Just roll damage for me. And he is now successfully bleeding out on the floor.
Oh man, Leveen.
What the hell, Sammy? That was the put him in unconscious gesture.
What?
Not the kill him one.
This is very confusing.
God damn it. Well, I don't think we would get any more information out of him regardless. I just look at the plinth. Is there anything on the plinth?
Yes.
Like,
So
what's-
on the plinth in Draconic is the words Vrisfalga, which is clearly the name of the dragon, and underneath it is what appears to be a riddle. The riddle reads, "To keep this, you must first give it to me."
I turn to Shemi and I go, "Hey Shemi, weren't you always good with riddles?
Oh, I love a good riddle.
No. What do you make of this?" And I tell him the riddle. Um,
I'll write it down for you so you can.
yeah. Sorry.
To keep this.
So to keep this, you must first give it to me.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I don't know. I don't know the answer now, but I give you my word. I will figure this out.
I think this is related to whatever opens the entrance to this tomb.
Did nothing happen when I said I give you my word?
Oh, no, it didn't. Tell you what, Sham, give me a wisdom check when you say that, and nothing happens.
And
Maybe
wise as
try it in a
fuck you
different language.
Okay, I don't speak it. Wait, Leveen, you speak Draconic, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Try.
Why do you ask?
Try saying my word.
I turn to the plinth and I go, "My word. I give you my word."
In Draconic.
Yeah.
With that, the dragon statue begins to turn on its plinth, and a stone door slides out the way behind the plinth here.
Oh, Shemi, well done.
Yeah, I'm so smart. But you're smarter.
I don't think that's a word, Shemi.
See, that's why you're the smarter one.
I just hit my
Okay.
head in that movie.
This poor fucking wizard. Right, okay. So, as you make your way into this room, you find what appears to be sarcophagi and a large sort of altar on the back, and in the center of this altar, on like its own little special stand, is a sort of fist-sized. Actually, no, it'd be slightly larger than that. About the size of like two fists coiled together. On its own little stand, this glowing orange gem. And you hear the words in Draconic whispered, "Release me."
Ooh.
Release my body. What did that say?
By the way, that weird whisper, Shammy, said release me
Oh.
in Draconic.
Oh, that's good, right? We should. It's ask. Did it say please?
Well, no.
Oh, well, that's just rude. We shouldn't release it.
I'm looking at Shammy like if trying to figure out if he's like actually being serious or just being sarcastic. But I just can't figure out like always.
The answer is yes.
So I just turn around. I just look at the sarcophagi. Like, do they have any specific like features or defining?
So each of these sarcophagi appear to be. They all have on the lid of them have like what is an engraving of a knight in what appears to be draconic styled armor. Like each one of them has like a helmet shaped like a dragon. The shield on the front of it, like so it's like knights lying with their arms crossed, like sword over their chest, and then the shield on top of it, sort of thing. Each one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the shield seems to have. Each shield seems to have a different motif carved on it from the different images you've seen on the walls as you've came through this small tomb.
Mm-hmm. This kind of seems like a worship altar for the dragon that's portrayed in those paintings and murals on the way here.
Oh.
Do you think it's wise to release whatever it is that's here? I'm guessing that would be a dragon? Maybe a dragon's soul?
Maybe? I mean, but where would it be released? I mean, I don't think a dragon could fit in here.
I have absolutely no idea. But I look around the room. Does the room seem to have been used or someone been here in a long while or?
No. So this room, like, there is fresh dust on the floor. Like, you're literally leaving footprints in the dust in here. This room does not look like it's been stepped within for a good number of years. You're not actually sure how many, but this room seems fairly ancient and untouched.
Okay.
The gem on the altar seems to sort of like gradually brighten and dim. Every time you hear the words, because it's pretty much constant, every time you hear the words "release me" is when the gem brightens.
So I move towards the gem and I turn to Shami and I go, well, dragons are usually very, very smart, aren't they?
I think.
I mean, I guess you would be, at the very least, thankful enough not to attack us. Maybe you can give us some information. I mean, dragons usually are very smart, if I remember correctly.
I mean, don't you think there'd be a reason it's trapped in there?
Well, I mean, maybe he was trapped by the humans? Because the reason these sarcophagi are here seems to suggest this is a worship place not really not really a prison, so to speak.
So, can I attempt to open one of the sarcophagi?
You can. Give me an athletics check, please.
Before I do it, I'm going to ask Leveen if I should do that. Leveen, should we take a look inside these sarcophagi?
Usually from the stories I hear about like tombs and things like that, Hemi, I don't think that would be a good idea. I mean, you may release the curse or something of the sort.
Well, I mean, you just said this is a place of worship.
Yeah, but I mean, grave robbing, even in a place of worship, is not.
It's only grave robbing if I actually take something. I just want to look.
Yes, how do you know you're not going to get cursed just by opening the lead?
That's a good point. I don't really want to be cursed. So you want to release the dragon?
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
It destroys the entire.
And I
world.
just make like a silly face at my brother.
You know what? Yeah, you make a convincing point. How do you use a
I
potion?
turn. Well, I don't know, but I think I can try just doing this, and I turn to the gem, and I say in Draconic at the same time as I touch the gem, I release you.
So as you touch the gem, you feel like a flood of like emotion, and like a very sort of intense sadness coming from the gem, and you hear like a sort of soft chuckle. And this is all in your head, by the way. So, what you hear coming from the gem, like all of this is in Draconic, but like obviously you understand it perfectly. You hear, unfortunately, that will not work. I need the gem destroyed. My followers sought me a new body and trapped me in this infernal glowing prison. I've been here for countless decades, and I would be willing to impart my wisdom upon you were you to see me freed.
I take my hand off it, and I go to Shemi. Shemi?
Yes. Did it
Shemi?
work? Did it work? Hello?
Or you can say so. I need you to smack the pretty gem.
I was just imagining Shammy there, like, confused, like, staring at the fucking sarcophagus, like, really tempted to try and open it. And he'd be like, Shammy? Shammy?
I really am. But it's such a pretty gem, though.
Yeah, but it's definitely, well, it's not really a prison, but it kind of became one in the end. I do believe this knight had the best intention in trying to find the body for the dragon they worshipped, but I guess in doing so, they never found the body for the dragon, and they ended up entrapping the dragon inside the gem.
Oh.
He wants to be released for good, but the gem needs to be broken.
Can you insight check a gem?
Well, technically, Leveen essentially had a conversation with it, so he heard tone of voice and stuff like that. So Leveen, you would be able to insight check it. Shamrock, as far as you know, he just touched the gem, so there's nothing for you really to.
Yeah, I was asking mostly for Leveen anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so if you would like to insight check it, Leveen, you can.
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't even think of. I actually, by the surge of emotions that I felt that the thing seemed genuine enough.
So you want me to punch the gem?
Well, whatever you can do. I mean, you're stronger than me, so just smack it.
Okay, I whack the gem with my quarterstaff. I miss.
You, I was gonna say you managed to miss the gem.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
slippery little.
You hit it. You hit the side on the side of the table, and I go,
Yeah.
God damn it! I mean, this is not whack-a-mole.
No. Okay, when I hit it, I go. I keep my staff there. I go. Are you definitely sure? Like you want me to break this?
Yes, 100%. Well,
Okay.
99%.
Okay, I'm counting on that 99%. Okay,
If he goes to hit it again,
I go to hit it again.
okay. As it's coming down on it, I go. Well, actually, more like 60%. But not in time for him to stop.
As it hits it, I just turn to him and go, "What?"
So roll damage. I'm sure this will be more than enough to smash it anyway. At this point. Yeah. Okay. So you shatter this orange gem, and there's like a sort of orange, kind of sparkly mist comes off of it, and the color fades from the gem, and both of you hear in clear common, like the sort of wispy words of thank you. And Shamrock, I need a Constitution save off of you, please.
Oh, fuck's sake. God damn it. Constitution save. I'm not good at that.
So Shamrock passes out.
Oh,
Yay. What is in that?
Shammy?
Hang on. Can I just get a bit more information? Like, do I just like straight slump to the floor, or do
You
I
just
like...
straight slump to the floor. Sorry. Yeah, you like pretty much as soon as that happens, as soon as it cracks, you notice the glittery mist, and then all of a sudden your eyes roll back in your head, and you fall back onto the floor. And I am going to message you on Discord to let you know.
Oh no. I don't like secret messages. They never end well.
When this is happening, I'm just going like, Shammy? Shammy? And I'm just slapping him. Like trying to wake him up.
Oh, it's taking so long to type. The suspense, it's killing me. Well, it's knocking me out, but... Okay.
So, after you are, well, after what happens to you, you slowly wake. To Leveen, like tapping your face, like kind of cradling your head, try to wake you up.
And I'm really worried. Like I have a really worried face.
Oh god, that was a nice nap.
Shammy?
Oh,
Shammy?
hello?
Shammy? He starts waking up, and my voice just starts coming into focus like, Shammy, 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 Shammy!
I, oh,
Slap.
as I come to, I just like bolt upright, like
What?
from a nightmare. Like, oh, no,
Are you okay?
Oh, I look myself over. I think so.
What happened? You went unconscious. You gave me the fright of my life.
I saw a lot of fire people fighting. It looked like some sort of. It looked like hell. Did I go to hell? Did I die? I felt like I was in.
Well, I don't know. I've
hell.
never died, so I wouldn't know. But
It wasn't pleasant. But I mean.
I helped I helped Shemi get up.
I stand up and I go, well, I mean, I guess I'm alive. I mean, I'm here, so it's probably nothing to worry about, right?
Well,
Right?
the voice in the gem did say it was happy to impart its wisdom with us. If we released it, maybe that was what happened to you. Do you remember anything specific?
No, not really. It's just a lot of burning, war. It wasn't pleasant. I'll say that. That's all I can really remember.
I look at the table. Is there anything else on the table besides the gem now broken?
So on the table, around the broken gem, there seems to be like small sort of golden trinkets, like bejeweled amulets. There's like a little dragon statuette, with rubies for eyes, like a little bronze dragon statuette. There's essentially, it all looks like different things that are offerings to this dragon. At a glance, you would probably guess that there's about 30 gold's worth of stuff here on this table.
What are you thinking, Leveen?
Like anything else, like regarding the gem? Is it just a broken gem?
It's just a broken gem. It now just looks like broken glass, the colour having faded from it. And the little stand it was on, sort of just sitting there, now dented from Shamrock's quarterstaff.
Okay. I just pick the trinkets and jewels and whatnot.
You picking up and put them in your bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
So what do you propose we do now? When we didn't find Sophie, we didn't find Moira.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we would find here, to be honest. Well, maybe now that we don't have a glowing orb just menacingly looking at us, maybe now you can open the sarcophagus.
Yay! And I got to open one of the sarcophagi.
Okay. As you begin to attempt to open the sarcophagus, you realise you're not going to get the lid to budge until there seems to be some sort of help as the lid budges. And I'm going to need you guys to roll me initiative.
Oh, motherfuck!
Let me clear this first. Yeah, I'm going to need you guys to roll me initiative.
Yeah, time to kill more things. What, all of them?
Yep, all the sarcophagi begin to open.
Shit.
It will take these guys a turn to actually get out and stand up, but yeah.
God damn it, Leveen.
And you hear the words. You hear the word in Draconic. Defiler, Defiler.
Oh, Leveen, why did you let me do this?
I just have my hand in front of my face, like I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Can we run from this?
You can always run. Run's always an option.
What are these?
These are Skelemen.
Skelemen. Oh, are they tutorial Skelemen?
No.
Oh.
Damn it.
Leveen, forget it. Do the symbol for something so I can kill them.
Do what?
The symbol that you do for when I kill.
How do you kill that which has no life?
You break up with it.
Jesus.
Tell them you love them. They'll go running away.
Right, okay.
Oh, I only have one key point.
So, this skeleton here is the first one to stand up. Out of the sarcophagus falls from it. You see now that he's standing up, he seems to be in the decaying version of the armor you see on top. He has like the shield with the motif of the dragon. His helmet is like obviously also done and like to look like a dragon. However, the armor's starting to rust and fade. Any sort of magic that might have been present in it has since faded and no longer protects the armor from its from the ravages of time.
Okay.
Leveen, it's your turn.
Well, I cast Turn Undead.
Oh, fuck.
Excellent. Excellent.
I think this is the first time I used this.
You'll
I
need
saw
to make a wisdom saving throw. What is your
14.
14? Okay. So I'll start from the top right one. That's a pass. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a pass. That's a fail. And that's a fail. Okay, so 4 of them fail. These, 2 seconds, I'm just putting the wee symbol on the ones that are lying down still.
Okay.
So the 2 that passed are this one and this one, the 2 at the top. So I will put a little red marker. Actually, let's put a little cross on them. No? Oh, I didn't realize I put the cross all the way over the top of them. You learn something new every day. No apologies in that cross. So the ones that have a red marker on them are the ones that are turned. So they are now frightened of you and have to move away and cover, essentially.
So
Yeah.
would we get when they move away? Would we get?
Yes,
opportunity?
because it's their own movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to move away, and they can't have any action besides dodging and dashing.
I don't think.
Oh no, you can't. You can't use dodge. Yeah.
If they've got nowhere to move.
No,
Yeah,
if there's
yeah.
nowhere to move, the creature can use a dodge action.
Yeah, but other than that,
Yeah.
they can only use dash, or they can use
Yeah.
their action to try and break free of like grasping vines or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. I just Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Huh. Well, that's it, I think.
What about your spiritual weapon?
I can.
That's a bonus action, isn't it?
It is, but I don't have a level 2 spell anymore.
Oh, fuck.
So this next one stands up out of its sarcophagus. Shamrock, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I go to bonk one on the head. That's gonna be this one. Is this one I bonk
Man,
on
you're
the head?
fucking rolling high as fuck.
I don't know.
Okay. So you jam your quarterstaff into the gap. deal 5 damage. Okay. You rattle its jaw, but it appears to still be cowering within its sarcophagus now. It moved it like slightly open, but then they like as soon as Leveen cast his turn undead, the 4 in the lower sarcophagus just seem to all like turn over and start begin to cower
Okay.
within their sarcophagus.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'll just punch it.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Wait.
That misses.
Who are you attacking?
This guy.
This one.
Okay.
So actually, well, technically these are prone, so that should be an advantage. So do you want to roll that again?
Yes, please.
Okay, that hits.
Yay.
Full damage.
Yep.
Okay. So quickly after the quarterstaff, your fist comes in, and again you just continue to let the jaw rattle, but it's still just cowering away, and it's
Suck off a guy. I mean, I feel like if we run, they may just stay here.
that one continues to cower. That one continues to cower. That one continues. Cowering. 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 So this one up the top is going to swing at you, Shamrock, because you are the defiler in this situation.
Oh no!
So the two that are standing up, both of their heads just snap towards Shamrock.
Hello. Nice place you have here. So
And
violent.
they are going to swing at you with their. Well, he's going to swing at you with his short sword. That's a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So 7 piercing damage as he stabs at you with his short
boy.
sword.
Okay.
Leveen, it's your turn.
Hell. Okay, so I cast guiding bolt against
Okay.
this guy here.
That is a miss.
Oh no.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Oh wait, guiding bolt is a ranged spell attack that you make, yeah? So that would have been at disadvantage you made that. There's no point though, because you missed anyway. So.
Yeah, true. Oh, does a spell, a ranged spell, have disadvantage like a bow?
If you're in melee, ranged spell attacks do, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. Okay. I cast. I put my hand back, and oh no, I can't. Okay. I just do I know how much do I know how much HP my brother has?
Well, I mean,
Well,
I guess. It's a bit video gamey to just be like, how much
Oh,
HP you
true,
got
true.
numbers, but he's
No,
not
no.
looking too injured.
Okay, on a scale
Okay.
of 1 to 29, I'm 22.
all right.
That's not
So
a good
I just yeah, that's the end of my turn then. I get. Can I use my kind of bonus action to? Well, not bonus action, but just ready my mace.
I mean, you don't need an action for that at all.
Yeah, I just have my mace ready in hand. I mean, how much calcium did these guys were these guys able to get while locked up in here? Right? Am I right? They're looking kind of brittle to me.
Okay, so it is the next one's turn, and again, he's gonna stab at your brother Leveen. You watch as he lunges at him, but misses completely with a 6. So you see the second sword like lunge coming at you, Sham, and you just like nimbly dodge it out of the way, like pushing the side of your blade with your side of the blade with your hand, well, the flat of the blade with your hand, so that it misses.
Yay.
And it's now your turn.
Okay. I pull out my magic thing that I found, what I think is magic. So now I go, the power of the dragon compels you.
So upon showing your magic symbol, the two that are standing, because they're the only two that see it, their eyes glow red and their jaws begin to chatter.
What does that mean?
What did you do?
And you hear in Draconic, Leveen, the betrayer, the betrayer! Like, just basically a chorus of voices screaming about the betrayal.
Is that good? What did it say?
Shammy?
Yes?
I don't think that was good.
No! Oh no! Okay, was that an action to do that?
No, that's your free interaction.
Okay, I just
So you've still got your full turn.
I just go fucking run, just like it. I run my full. I dash pretty much. I can go 80 feet with a dash.
What is your movement at the moment?
It's 40, I think.
Is it up at 40 at level 3? Or is it not only 35 by level 3?
I mean, that's what's on my character sheet.
If it's 40 on your character sheet, then it's probably 40. I would need to double check it. It's...
So
let me double check what your movement should be. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, it's plus 10 foot. I thought it went up by 5 foot first, but no, it doesn't. It goes up by 10 foot. So yeah, you can dash up to 80 feet.
yeah, okay. I'm just fucking legging it there.
Remember, you can't stop on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was looking at one of the skeletons just trying to get ready to move, and I look to the side and I see that my brother isn't there, and I'm like,
Just gone. Considering you were legging it though, Sham, they do get 2 attacks of opportunity
that's
against
fine. I'll take it.
you. 19, so that hits.
Yep.
And a 14, does that hit you?
No, that misses.
No. Cool. So as you're running away, you take 4 piercing damage.
That's fine. I
But
will
you
accept
manage
that.
to continue to run away because it's not like they've got a sentinel or anything. So, the rest of these cowards continue to cower. So we're back up to the top skeleton, who steps out of the sarcophagus and shambles his way towards where Shamrock ran.
do I have an attack of opportunity on him?
Yes, you do.
And I just smack him with my mace.
Okay. 23 crit, nice.
Ooh-wee.
Not only are you critting, your mace does bludgeoning damage, so that is
Is it vulnerable
that's
to
what skeletons are vulnerable to, so you're dealing double damage here as well.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Weren't
That
we
could have
saying we
rolled
would?
it. Oh,
weren't we saying we were
yeah.
doing thing there?
So that should be a 6 plus 1, which would be 7. Plus 3 would be 10. Yeah, sorry, I totally forgot we were doing that. So when I make the
Alright.
actual character sheets for the actual game, I'll make sure that it does criticals properly. Because remember we said we were going to treat one of them as max roll.
Right. Like a max roll, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be 20 damage total. So as that skeleton steps out of its sarcophagus, you just bring the mace down on it and just destroy its skull. And it falls in a heap of bones on the ground and its armor turns to dust.
Ooh.
And it's your turn.
I move and well, I just fucking fuck it. I just swing down on him.
I was going to say, this one can't get an attack of opportunity. if
Yeah,
you move
I-
anyway, because it's already had
I-
one.
Oh, it was this.
Both
Huh?
of them, right, so both
Oh,
skeletons
right.
swung at Shamrock, and they only get
True.
one reaction until his
True.
turn again. So
True. But so I was here, right?
Mhm.
So I just bolt out the door, and as I'm about crossing this area here,
Mhm.
okay, I just start shouting, "Steal! Steal! Steal! Steal!"
Okay.
I just start shouting like in Draconic, yeah, just random words like "Steal! Close! Not my word! I don't give you my word!" Like to see if it closes.
I take my
So
word back.
as you leave, basically you feel like a pressure plate. What you step on as you're running. Sham, because of how fast you were running, you were that light on your feet that you didn't trigger it.
Thank God for
Um,
that.
But yeah, the door begins to slowly close behind you and seal itself once again.
Oh my God.
I put my hands on the wall. I'm like, and I look back. Oh, fuck. I knew I shouldn't have. Damn it. And I just start slowly walking outside.
I'm, I'm shouting back for Leveen. Like, Leveen, are you coming? This isn't a good place to be right now.
I'm like, and my face is like stoned, like a stone face. Just I'm like looking at my brother, just blank.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, okay. I think we should leave. I don't think neither Moira or Sophie are here.
Okay. So, as you make your way outside, you notice something that you didn't notice on the way in, and it appears to be there seems to be like an old campsite outside, which you can only assume belonged to Moira and her traveling companions. But you make your way back to town, following the same path as before, avoiding the Kobold patrol. You were in and out quick enough before it came back. Oh, and another thing you also noticed, Shamrock, you were too busy sprinting out of there to notice this. But Leveen, you noticed that the ropes you had tied around the wizard were lying in front of the altar. I'm just going to assume you picked your rope back up. But the rope you had tied the wizard with was lying in front of the altar with the wizard missing.
Oh, okay.
Can we assume that I took my rope back from the kobold as well?
Yeah, but I didn't assume that you'd even let go of that, to be honest.
Fair.
I thought you just choked them out with it, and then that was it. You kept like hold of it.
Okay.
But yeah, like, 'cause I don't want to take any of your starting equipment off you for this. But yeah, you guys make your way back to town. You see, oh fuck, what did I name him again? The blacksmith.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Rolga?
The name of him was it was Roderick. Roderick.
That's it.
Roderick, yeah. He is. You see him fixing the wagon wheel on the dwarven merchant's cart, while he seems to be tailing off a small blonde girl. Next time you go into the woods, let us know. We had the whole town worried sick looking for you. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, Dad. And Fareem, the village elder, sees you coming into town. He's like, find what you're looking for.
Probably more than we can. Than we were looking for, I guess. But nope. I'm thinking that maybe Moira went on her way.
Right, well, like I said, you'll most likely find her in Glimmer Crag. As you can
True.
see, little Sophie's been returned to us. Turns out she was playing down by the pond. I mean,
Good thing the kid is okay.
but
Yeah.
thanks for keeping an eye out, and hope you're all right. But yeah, I think your employer's looking to leave off soon. So I'd go and catch up with them in the tavern if I were you.
Good idea.
Good idea.
I think I need a drink.
Yeah. Maybe now you you won't drink water. I just I go towards the inn.
Yeah, I follow.
As we're passing the wagon, though, I turn to Jonathan and to Roderick, I mean, and I tell him, "Glad you find your little lamp."
Oh, thanks. Thanks for keeping an eye out. Luckily, we didn't need you, but thanks anyway.
You're welcome, man.
And you see him
Anytime.
like giving the wagon wheel a couple of bashes to make sure it's on tight. If you're going inside, just let your employer know that everything's sorted out here.
All right. Thanks a bunch. And I go inside the inn.
So you go in, and your dwarven friend's like, "Oi, lads, you're looking a bit arrowed. You're right."
Don't
I-
don't ask.
I cast healing hands on myself while I'm walking through the door.
Well, tell you what, sit down. Drinks are on me. What you having? And we'll get out of here as soon as.
I'll have the strongest thing you have.
Yeah, bring something strong.
Right. Bottle of dwarven spirit it is my favourite, and then we'll hit the road as soon as that wagon wheel's ready. And he wanders off up to the bar and comes back with a couple of bottles of dwarven spirit. He's like, "I got one for the road as well." And he pulls the drinks for ease.
I just down it.
By the way, I go to the merchant and I go, how much do you think you can get for this? And I just give him the broken gem that looks like glass now.
Oh, a bit of shattered glass, is it? Don't know if I'd get much for that, to be honest. I mean, maybe if it was still whole, I could maybe sell it to some wannabe wizard as a crystal ball, but I don't know.
Oh well. Thought maybe you could sell it for something.
Well, did you find
That's
anything
fine.
else interesting?
Well, I did find this thing, and I show him the rest of the things that were on the pedestal.
Oh, that's not a bad little haul. Where'd you find that?
Well, let's just say, in a grave.
Oh, well.
Not that we grave robbed. We didn't grave rob at all. Nothing.
Sort of raises an eyebrow at you. Well, I won't ask, but I mean, if you want to add that to my wares, I'll give you 30 gold for the lot.
Oh, I don't know. Do we need anything from here? Don't look like it.
No.
No, it's mostly just. Are you talking about the stuff you got from
Yeah.
Zilla? Yeah, it's mostly just.
Trinkets and shit like that.
Yeah, basically nothing of like actual value. It's just vanity items essentially.
Okay. So okay. Well, you have yourself a deal. Here, and I hand him the stuff.
And he hands you a little. He's like, he hands you a little bag of coins. He's like, feel free to double count it, but should be 30 in there, and we'll tan these and we'll get going, eh?
Well, that's fine. I would trust you regardless. I just have to count it regardless because I need to divide it in between myself and my brother. So I'm covertly counting it, just as I'm counting to give my brother 15 gold.
Okay. Well, he stands up, tans the last of the first bottle of Dwarven Spirit, grabs the other one, sort of shouts over at the barkeep. "I'll see you in 6 months, Jonathan." Come on, lads. You still want to go to Glimmercrag with me, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We were heading that way regardless.
Well then, come on, we'll get an early start.
Thanks for all the info, Jonathan, and some good drinks.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure
just-
having you. I hope you find yourselves in town soon.
Likewise. See you later.
As
And
I'm
I
leaving,
just
I go,
walk out.
bye, bartender.
Bartender.
Bartender. Yes,
Bartender.
there was a bartender.
But yeah, so you guys climb on the back of the dwarven wagon and you roll out towards Glimmercrag, which is where our actual adventure will be taking place to begin with.
Yay. Oh my god, that was so good.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your little lead-in session. So your goal in Glimmercrag is to find Moira Gloomshadow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that was fun.